In today's exciting episode of Old Vacuum Cleaner Fettling, we have, well, it is getting old now. Crikey, I remember when they came out and every influencer under the sun was pushing these as the best vacuum cleaner in the world, which I guess it was until the V11 came out, and then that took its place instead. This one is here actually for a very odd reason. Message, you know, can you service our cordless Dyson, blah blah blah. Then the bloke brought it round and he said what happens regularly, and I can confirm this because this was full of dust. I mean, it still is a little bit, so much fell out. When I took this off in front of him, he said it does this regularly, and you know, could I have a look at it? And I can confirm that he's right. If you've done it, it turns on as soon as you go. There you go, it pulses. So, I have no charge for this, we can't use it much, but let us investigate why this is doing that. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and cordless plastic junk fans. How are you today? Yes, I mean, I know these do make their filters dirty regularly. I know other collectors' V10s. My own V11 did need cleaning fairly regularly, but it wasn't to the degree of this. And on the face of it, there's not really anything untoward. I asked the guy, you know, have you ever turned it on with the bin open, and he said no, but how much do you trust an answer like that? I can't see much else, although as usual the thing is absolutely full of dust. This is something that Dyson specifically, with their very complicated cyclone booler, can do. And I'm not quite sure how to start this video because I don't want to go tearing into it just yet. I think what we need to do is see for ourselves. So, I have the Victor V9 here. We're going to clean this filter off and basically see if we can replicate it, really. There we go, so that's cleaned and not covered in dust. Hose in the way. Problem is, as soon as I turn this on, it's blown out all that it has, I think. So I'll get this cleaned again for that, and then I'm going to put down some sawdust purely to see if the fine dust from the sawdust goes straight onto here, highlighting a more urgent problem. It's like a good old-fashioned mess test, isn't it? Although, for once, rather than just showing dirt being picked up, we have a slightly practical reason for it. Vacuumed off the filter again. You'll leave it low because, like I say, I can't run it out of power because I don't have a charger that fits it. But let's clean this up and then check the filters once more. Oh, that'll do. Floor head leaving more than it's picking up. We have a full cyclone. I'm not, you know, I was expecting to see sawdust on this. That was what I was sort of hoping for with this, you know, exercise, but we don't. I don't know, I am a little bit torn in that, you know, the guy just hasn't been cleaning his filters and whatnot, but the fact that he says it does it a lot, I want to investigate further. So, let's get some tools out and we'll take this apart a little bit to see if we can spot anything untoward. I mean, I'm also looking at things like this, checking that there's no splits and tears in it. The bottom seal here is fine, obviously filthy, as they all do, but it's there, and it's what's confusing me. So hey, maybe there's something to be found inside. Let me get some tools, and we'll crack it apart. In case this is your first time joining us and watching a video about stripping down a cordless Dyson, we first need to take a crosshead screwdriver and we'll remove the battery. Then, with that out of the way, there are 4 more screws around the edge and these 2 here to take off. Good boy. Yeah, look. You're on telly again, Phoenix. Yeah. Right. Now, we have taken the screws out. In theory, we should be able to split this bit up nicely. Now you can see where all the dust has gone through here. I don't particularly want to take any of this apart because I don't think our problem is there, although we're going to need to airline the heck out of it soon enough. No, I mean, this all looks pretty grim, but not going to tell us much there. So we need to switch from small crosshead to small Torx and undo these screws and split this whole thing apart. There we go. Now it should start to come apart. Oh look, completely clogged up there for a start. And this is not plaster dust. This makes it a little bit grim. It is normal dust. To touch people's filth again, Phoenix. We don't like it. Now, gonna have to get rid of that before the bird jumps on it. Look, we'll use a bagged vacuum. No problem. Can't have that piling up. There we go, then I won't be working in a big pile of filth. Now I'm trying to sort of avoid unplugging this middle plug as at all possible. I don't think we need to. We're going to gingerly, so we don't damage too much plastic rubbish, unclip from here. You have to sort of open the thing up so it passes over this bit, and it is fiddly but doable. You just got to find the gap, or make a gap, but make a gap without mullering the incredibly soft plastic that goes with it. Look, just scratched it. Oh no. With everything seeming okay in here, bar being filthy, the next thing I want to do again, if possible, without taking the main wiring loom apart, but we can get to it fine, is undo these screws that hold the cyclone together. Ugh. But no, I don't know really what I was looking for. Broken rubber seals, I guess, something obviously wrong, but no, it's just filling itself up with dust and enjoying every second of it, but there's nothing physically wrong at all. How annoying. I guess I'm just going to turn this into a let's clean this up and put it back together job, and no, really, guess we can run it around the house and see what happens. Has anybody had this before? Please comment. Has your Dyson started just trying to destroy itself for no obvious reason? Do let me know, although as I'm showing you now, there may not necessarily be a reason. It's just what they do. I hate these sort of jobs. There's nothing actually wrong with it. It's just doing a flipping Dyson. I checked all the rubber seals. Look, now they've been vacuumed off. No problem, damage, signs of being squished, caught, etc. Nothing. So it's all a bit more vacuumed out now again. The irony of cleaning out a bagless vacuum cleaner with an incredibly good bagged machine is not lost on me, but equally it's what you have to do. Oh, I'm filthy as well, but it's fine. I've been in these all day. They need to go in the wash. Now is definitely the time to film this video. Right, we'll just put this back together. Voila! Runs, which is all you can really ask for. Problem is, I still don't know if it's fixed or not, so we're going to put it into medium, and I'm just going to do some vacuuming really, see what happens. Let's do the rug again. Well, now it picks the stuff up when it's not on minimum. Oh, why I gave up the Dyson stick vacs. They're just fiddly. Horrible, flimsy things. I don't like the form factor as much as it's doing a fine job. The Tinko 810 Hero I'm using this month does about the same job, really, and grooms better as well. Right, so dirt is picked up and it is in the bin. At least it's not going straight onto the filter. It's clean. This is the problem when you don't own something you don't know. Let me pause again. I shall cut and I'm going to go do my entire house. Screw it. And we'll see what happens to the filter. If it's clean, I'm just going to have to tell the guy, I've cleaned it out for you. I don't know why he keeps doing it. But let's see if I can make this filter get dirty. Or if this thing had actually been misused. Well, I'm done. And oddly, I noticed walking down the stairs, the filter light is on. Although it still seems fine. It's not pulsing on max. Not quite sure. I've also forgot how terrible the plastic joints are on these things. But anyway, I haven't looked. It's clean. Why are you running the filter change? What is... Oh yeah, you won't turn on, will you? I am at a loss, really. I don't know why it's putting its filter light on when it's running absolutely fine. Look. No idea at all, really, why it's doing that. It did pick up an impressive amount of dirt, though. I will give these that. They do pick the dirt up, they just don't do it for very long. So, in as much as this vacuum cleaner is concerned, I mean, I forgot how much I hate this floor head. The torque head was a superb improvement over this horrible, hateful thing any day of the week, although its brush strips are still intact, which is good. They're starting to thin a little bit, but this generation is a lot better than the earlier ones. And I guess that brings us to the end of this pointless video that doesn't really have an answer because we haven't found the issue, can't reproduce the issue. I really do think that they've been emptying it, as I have done before with my V11, before you get used to twisting the filter off to empty it. You have to make that a subconscious habit. Otherwise, yeah, it turns on with the bin open and pulls all that dirt through. And given how clogged up the cyclones were, I think that's what it's done. I don't know, I can't sound the stranger out and tell him he's a liar because I don't care, but I reckon that's what's happened. The filter light's gone off. I don't know what's coming on. Maybe it needs a wash. I mean, wouldn't surprise me. I'm probably not going to do it though because I just don't care. That would mean I'd have to have it for an extra couple of days, and I think I'd rather give it back and see if they can just get on with it for a while longer. I don't know. I'll email him and see if he wants me to wash it or not. But in terms of this video, is this something that you've seen before with these piles of expressly high-priced garbage? That it's physically fine, yet, you know, filter lights on, even though everything's spotless, and it's probably going to clog itself back up again in time. I don't know. I am calling it here. We've basically cleaned this out, given it the best chance we can, and hopefully I will tell him that you must be sure to not turn it on with the bin flap open. And who knows, I may never see him again, but who I do hope to see again is you. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Comment down below with your Dyson related stories and tales of woe that we all have, and another one of these incredibly, what are the things, I don't know what to call it really, high priced, overpriced garbage possibly, but equally fiddly Chinese will do as well. We will see you soon. Bye bye.